Hey, Pure Passion here, and I am from the Pure Love Productions division. I was asked to talk a little bit about the creation process on a few different courses that I'm working on. So, um, I have three, and actually, we were thinking about adding a fourth one. So, it's first, second, and third year for couples to go through to have a better sex life. And the first one's on intimacy. The second one is adding more fun into your life. So that's going to be more playful. And the third one is going to be kinky. So before we get to that point, though, there has been kind of like a resting period. And like any female or person in this world, if you're older, and I'm older, we've been through some experiences in life. And I work with a couple girls from the kingdom. So I work with the sexual healer. I know that seems kind of weird if I'm like creating sex courses for couples. I work with a sexual healer, but I do work very closely with her. And I also work with the relationships coach. So I kind of go into both of those conversations. Um, but at the same time, I'm kind of in my own little bubble. So, I mean, it makes sense that I would have conversations with them because the relationship coach is like super strong and very masculine. And she helps people like set boundaries and um, get over toxic relationships in a way. And then if a woman has been really, well, and then she works with like betrayal and stuff too, but like that's even more of like the sexual healer. Like if a woman's been really hurt, heartbroken, felt betrayed, and has been sexually and emotionally abused, then the sexual healer has discussions around that. So all of us girls who have been through stuff in the kingdom, and some of us, like me, we like to take a more creative way to healing, and we're just naturally a little more high vibrational in our thoughts. So um, we try not to go down any of those. Like, we're not trying to heal anything from the past. We're trying to heal by looking to the future. So it's more of manifesting what we want instead of thinking of the past and trying to let go of toxic thoughts. So I don't have to teach that. Thank God, because I would not want to teach that. Um so I it's always so hard to talk on video. I'm like, why do I have to show up and talk? Why can't I just write? So there is a course that's coming before those three, and I was going to jump right into writing those three courses. Um, but I decided that I needed a little bit of time to myself to really think about everything. And the first course that we're creating is Porn Star Ready. And I think I've talked about it. My hair is just, it's so in my eyes. Um, I'm really not very comfortable. Um, so I am comfortable, but I'm not comfortable holding my phone. Like, how am I supposed to put a tripod in here? Like, I could put one on, but like hang it off the curtains or something. So So, um, so I've created, and I mentioned this before, I'm like in my bed now, but this is a safe space for me. Writers need a lot of quiet time and alone time, and artists in general need the same. So it's a creative art. And so, where our sexual healer wants to go more the route of healing and possibly manifesting, I mean, she's really just healing. She's just all about healing. She doesn't really go into like, a dream life or anything. Um, but she likes to do things through art as well, but make more like photography and like she has her own special topics. And so we all kind of have our own place here in the kingdom. And mine is more along the lines of beautiful scenes of what I would like to experience and what other women that I've talked to want to experience. And so I feel like if you're already in a relationship, then maybe you don't need this. But I feel like Porn Star Ready is going to be a really important part. It's like a beginning course, and it's like a little mini course before you dive into those 3 years. So why not spend 33 days getting yourself prepared for the next 3 years of your life? And maybe it takes you longer. Maybe you want it to take like 3 months. So, of course, it's taken me a little bit longer because I have to create it and write it. Um, and I'm thinking of like some bonuses that I want to throw into that course. It might be something that I do. There might be something free on the outside. Like I don't know. This is like kind of hard to talk about, but um, because I listened to the marketing girl talk, so she hasn't fully helped me develop this out, but I want to have some kind of extra bonus, and I don't think I'm going to tell you about it yet, but maybe when I make another video. I have a couple more videos I want to make next week and the following week. So this one's really more about kind of the cocoon that I created for myself, like layers upon layers, because I'm like a butterfly and I haven't broken out of my cocoon. So I have like this safe little space that nobody can find me, and it's just all sealed off. But it's like layers because I'm like in a house and then in a room and then in like a little protected. Um, it's kind of like a sanctuary, but it's not. It's just like my little safe place to rest. And I mentioned that before, but it's resting because I'm getting ready to break out of that cocoon. So, I've heard people talking about butterflies lately, and I cannot fly and flap my wings until I've gone through the whole metamorphosis. So, right now, I'm transforming, and I needed this little course to go in front of those because it's difficult to dive into 3 years of writing couples courses and coming up with all of that. It's a lot of work, and I will be working on it for the next couple years. So I'll just be like a month or two ahead because I'm going to create it as I go. But having this first course where a woman can just feel really good about herself, and she doesn't have to be single, she can have a partner and still do everything. So when I'm ready to release that, I will let you know about it. And I'm going to keep that in mind, excuse me, while creating everything, or at least creating that one. That, it might be that a woman is single or she might already have a partner. And so, whatever I create, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you have a partner or whether you're single. You can still go through the exercises to with your partner even, but it's all about making you feel better about yourself. So I think it could be super fun to go through with a partner now that I'm thinking about it. And I know the 3 weeks, 4 weeks, um, totally, could totally be not necessarily more fun, but maybe more fun. I always think things are more fun with another human, but um, when you're alone, it's more of a healing process. So that's basically what I wanted to say. And so I'm going to throw in some kind of little bonuses. I'm thinking about little like extra steps beyond or before the 4 week program, like different things that I can share and talk about. Um, like in the course, we're not talking about creating a space. So on my YouTube videos, we'll talk about more of that stuff, like how to create an inviting space. So maybe I'll talk about that again in a different way. Um, but, if you are single and you're healing and you're wanting to just have that cocoon, then I feel it's been a really great way for me to prepare for what's next in my life and for doing my creative work. So, a butterfly can't fly until they have their wings. So, all right, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.